funny part. I think the big part is.
Alrighty, let's get back to it.
Right, so you've got the
Unfinished lunch, so
Bible schools that are really cool.
now it's time to play some more.
That are a week long, and you do kind of start to have to plan in the winter time.
Excuse me.
Christmas gift, kids will not want to hear this. But
all right.
The cool summer camp maybe that they've been wanting to stay for.
Let me see. Where was they? We'll leave you off. Oh yeah, the music room.
That's really cool.
Let's get back to the music room.
We got Planet Fitness.
All right.
Free memberships for high
All right.
Let's
get back.
Get a little creative, and we have to ask around. So that's also key. Because sometimes those that find and hear of the free things want to make sure their kids
to the music room. The music room.
The library is a great one. I know we in the Stewart household are big fans of taking our kids to the library. What are the special days? Because I know for businesses, they'll do sales when you think of some of the big retailers. But when it comes to kids' activities, what are the days where maybe a business or an organization might be offering a free discount?
Absolutely. So Home Depot does every first Saturday. They do the kids. You can bring your children there. That's really important. And again, never underestimate, especially for our older children sometimes. Yes, the younger children need stuff, but sometimes we can take them to the park. We can do scavenging, we can do things like that. That Planet Fitness one, when you get that free membership for your children, that's really key. That's important too. So I like that one. And then don't underestimate. I know people don't like to hear about the online thing, especially us, coming out of the pandemic. But I'm kind of having like a free funnel camp that's virtual that has a combination of doing things online and then doing them at home as well. That's important, and it's free. Along with another program called that's really cost-effective online programs as well.
And for some parents, they have to work, and there really just may not be that extra money for those activities. What's your advice and tips for those parents about things that they can do at home to be productive?
Yep, make friends, right? So this is the time sometimes when you've got your friends, exchange numbers with friends before school gets out with other families. Before school gets out, because that's really important too. We're all in the same boat. And I think a lot of times we identify ourselves and we're not. So we do have to partner up, make friends, and say, hey, let's swap calendars. Maybe you keep, our children on Tuesdays, and maybe you do something with them on Wednesdays. So that's another big perspective.
All right, to Neil Jackson, founder of Chicago Land Mom Squad. Thanks for taking the time to be with us. So important.
Forward.
Thank you for having us.
And still head on Main and Wall. Heads up for those in the market for a house. We have a warning about solar panels plus.
I'm John Matters. Nissan has just issued a warning to thousands of older cars that their airbags may be dangerous. And not just one automaker's involved. You need to know. And a reminder, don't miss our new show, The National Report. It's your place for all of the big national news that you need to know, plus the trending stories that people are talking about, and the news report shares The National Report, weekdays at 5 p.m. Eastern, right here on Spring News.
If you have Medicare, this is what you have to do for you. There's now high-quality complete health care available right in your neighborhood that specializes in top-quality care for older adults on Medicare at no extra cost to you. Don't wait until a new health problem gets serious. They are accepting new patients right there. The doctors take the time to get to know you, understand your personal health issues, and answer all your health questions. Plus, there's same-day appointments, on-site lab work, and a 24/7 patient support line. And if you're on Medicare, there's no extra cost for you. Just call
800-934-2703. I get there and I'm thinking, typical doctor's office. I'm going to be here 20 or 30 minutes before I even get to see the doctor. Then less than 5 minutes later, this doctor comes out to get me and says, you didn't have to wait too long. That moved my
This outstanding care for older adults on Medicare is available at Oak Street Health, and they are accepting new patients now. Call 800-934-2703 now. It's fast and easy. And if you're on Medicare, there's no extra cost, so call now. 800-934-2703. 800-934-2703. If you have Medicare, this important message is for you. There's no high-quality complete health care in your neighborhood that specializes in top-quality care for older adults on Medicare at no extra cost to you. Don't wait until a new health problem is serious. They are accepting new patients right now. The doctors take the time to get to know you, understand your personal health issues, and answer all your health questions. Plus, there's same-day appointments, on-site lab work, and a 24/7 live patient support line. And if you're on Medicare, there's no extra cost for you. Just call 800-934-2703 right now. I walked out of there when this was over, and I thought, what took somebody so long to come up with this kind of healthcare for seniors? This outstanding care for older adults on Medicare is available at Oak Street Health, and they are accepting new patients now.
Hush money payments made to adult film star Stormy Daniels. Prosecutors alleged this was part of a so-called catch and kill scheme to bury stories that might have hurt Trump in the 2016 presidential election.
As you know, Trump pleaded not guilty and has maintained his innocence. Let's bring in Deputy Political Director Joe St. George. He is live for us in New York with the latest. Joe.
Well, good afternoon, and this is going to be a moment of history that we're all going to witness together here on Scripps News in the coming moments when this verdict is read. This has been an unprecedented trial, an unprecedented indictment. A former American president has never faced what is about to unfold in the New York courthouse behind me, and that is a jury of 12 individuals who will decide whether or not the former president, who by the way is the second Republican nominee, the jury will be president again, whether or not he has been able to conspiracy or not. So they went and they looked at the transcript regarding those meetings at Trump Tower with Mr. Becker, Mr. Cohen, and Mr. Trump, and then they asked to get the electoral
Sounds like crap, bro. To Trump, some sort of corroboration. So just that he signed the checks
and just that, he benefited from it wouldn't have been enough. So the jury tried to do that by introducing evidence, those, book publishers, right? That he's a hands-on manager. But, that's sort of a high hurdle, and again, the jury can't speculate. So that was really the and real quickly, yeah. What is happening now in the courthouse behind me? How quickly are we going to get this read? Is it?
I guess so. Sounded a lot better than this stuff. Oh, cohesive. This is all rambling jumble.
Instead of waiting around for me to get sick, they focus on keeping me healthy and feeling good.
Huh?
Still got it. The sugar, right?
It's gonna stay in there?
And the best part, everyone at Oak Street Health is sharing the super.
At Oak Street Health, we specialize in caring for older adults like you, with a focus on keeping you healthy. So don't wait. Call today. Diane, we're ready for you.
Here people get to know me the old-fashioned way. By listening. This guy takes all the notes.
We get to know you better with longer appointment times, including same-day and next-day appointments.
There's no guarantee. Okay? Whether it's doctors, nurses, social workers, mental health support, even someone to help me understand my medical affairs. They all work together for me, myself, and I. Not to mention a 24/7 patient support line. We customize the plan for him.
Getting the care you need has never been easier, because our team members work together to handle all your healthcare needs.
And you get all this from no
Or can I get some here?
They even got all your medical records and health history. So switching to their doctors is easy, and you can keep living your life your way.
At Oak Street Health, we specialize in caring for older adults like you. Call 800-967-2157. Schedule a visit and see why we are the only primary care providers to carry the AARP name. Oak Street Health. You don't have to handle your health alone. At Forners.com, care to hers.
Okay.
Breaking news, a verdict is in former President Trump's criminal hush money trial in Manhattan. We are now waiting for that verdict to be ready.
Deputy Director Joe St. George, who joins us live from New York outside the courthouse. Joe, what can you tell us?
Yeah, well, we're going to be waiting here as a country, and make no mistake about it, you see the media behind me. This is a global news story. We're going to be waiting for a
Where can I get it?
time now for the verdict. They've asked for some extra time. The jurors have asked for some extra time. Legal analysts helping us walk through all of this. So what do you make of the fact that this group of jurors, 12 of them, have not filled out the paperwork yet? Is that where we're at? So this is the technical process of walk our viewers through what exactly is unfolding right now.
Well, I mean, there's a verdict sheet that normally they get when they go in to deliberate, and it seems kind of odd that they would announce that they have a verdict without filling out the sheet. But they have to go through every one of the 34 counts and check off and that's what they're saying they need half an hour to do. And apparently, we see what those votes are. Will we leave the country and the world will be waiting? I mean, never before has a former American president, a leading candidate for the presidency, been faced with the prospect of being a convicted felon. This whole case, though, and you followed every day testimony, is the fact that he was a former president, is that weighing on the jury's mind, or were they able to separate Mr. Trump from a little Busher tape? I mean, I think it's got to be in the juror's mind. Right? It's always important when you judge another person, but there, as you said, it's a presumptive nominee who could be president again. So I'm sure that was in the back of their minds. And I don't know if as a result of that, more than a reasonable doubt or just a reasonable doubt with the weekend. I'm not guilty verdict, but I think it certainly has to be in their minds, yes.
And again, quick summation for our viewers at home who may not be aware of the exact charges, right? 34 felony counts, but these are low-level felony counts.
Right. They're Class C felonies of the lowest level. There's no mandatory jail time. You get full sentences, a conditional discharge.
What is going on?
A period of unsupervised probation. You get sentenced to jail. You're up to a year on Rikers Island, or a state prison sentence of up to 1 1/3 to 4. But it's not required. It's not mandatory.
Would it be even likely?
Well, I mean, that's the thing. You look at the case and what the guy posts. Alan Weisselberg was pled guilty before this same judge to an felony, right, for that tax crime, and he received 5 months. Would Judge Rashawn give President Trump more than that, less than that?
We shall see. Chris, I'll send you guys back to you in Atlanta. We're all waiting here in New York alongside you.
Now, again, if you're just joining us, a verdict is in former President Donald Trump's hush money
I
trial.
gotta record it again.
For an additional 30 minutes or so to fill out those verdict forms.
Let's get the legal affairs correspondent, Abijoy Burnett, who joins us live from Washington. Abijoy, we know the judge got a note around 4:20. Just lay out what happened, what got us to this point, because I know Quint was supposed to pretty much be over for the day around 4:30.
Why I gotta record it again?
Yeah, well, we have been waiting for this moment for quite some time. We were under the impression that the jury members would be dismissed right around 4:14, 4:16. We got word from inside the courtroom.
Wrong too?
Is a verdict. Someone in our newsroom just asked a very important question. What does a verdict mean? Does that mean that there is a mistrial? And what this means is there is a guilty or not guilty outcome here, or there could also be a partial verdict where we have a mixed bag, where on some of the counts, the former president has been found guilty, on other counts he's been found not guilty. But we do not have a mistrial here. We do not have a hung verdict. So what this means is all 12 of those jury members have come up with a decision that is unanimous on these 34 counts. This all started on April 15th, on tax day, and we anticipated that
Okay. That sounds more like it.
convictions.
That's the ticket.
Of any kind, but this trial, has been filled to the fireworks show.
It's worth reminding our viewers at home, maybe not paying attention day in and day out to this trial, exactly how we as journalists are reporting to you unfolding inside the courtroom. And this is not a trial that we've been able to stay inside all day today, just for the chance that there may be a verdict. And those journalists, including our journalist here at Scripps News, Alex Miller, our correspondent, is inside taking copious notes, sending messages out to our news team, so we're able to provide you this information in real time. Again,
where I need to go?
wish this was live stream. It certainly would have been
I need to go here.
television on our partner networks for TV, but this is what we are.
No stupid grinning, please.
Important again to know from a political standpoint that, remember, there are two juries here. There is the 12 jurors who are
No stupid grinning?
decided, and we're waiting on this verdict, the legal fate of former President Trump. But the second jury is the jury of the American people, who are going to be looking at the outcome of this case and making a verdict of their own, if you will, on Election Day in November. Former President Trump, up until
No stupid grinning, please.
heard him win the Republican nomination.
The first-class restaurant.
At this point, has not hurt him politically. He was able to pick up Nikki Haley.
Mind the door.
This trial, and there's very little to suggest politically that a guilty verdict would hurt him among his supporters. Earlier today, here outside New York Court, I saw.
No, do I have to put him in order or what?
Walking around.
Okay, this is the
Surely a
recording.
guilty verdict isn't going to change his opinion.
These are the two that I took out.
And many of Mr. Trump's
And-
supporters feel the same way. For many Democrats,
How was it? It
critics
was,
of former President Trump, a guilty verdict in the coming moments here would be an "I told you so" moment, a vindication for them, if you will. The big question from a political standpoint is, what does this verdict do on this side of the court in a place like Detroit, Michigan, or Green Bay, Wisconsin, or Maricopa County, Arizona? Does this sway their leanings anyway? And remember, we have a debate, presidential debate scheduled for the middle of June. Will President Biden soon be able to say that Mr. Trump is a convicted felon? Over just minutes away, guys, from finding out together whether or not, for the first time in American history, a former American president has been convicted of a crime. Deputy Political Director Joe St. George for us live outside the courthouse in Lower Manhattan as we await this verdict from the jury. Joe's point, he is in the sense that technology was not our friend, because of some of the earlier issues with press and media access. We're going to take a quick break.
I guess it doesn't matter, huh?
We're resetting right now. Excuse me. We're going to begin right now with special coverage that we're following. You see our team here as a verdict has come in former President Donald Trump's criminal on 25 days of deliberations with the jury. We learned around 4:30, just about a half hour ago, that this 12-person jury had reached a verdict, and we are waiting for that jury to be read.
And we, of course, have team coverage ready when all of this goes down.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Joe St. George, live at the courthouse, or outside the courthouse in Manhattan. Alex Miller also follows the latest developments from our Washington newsroom.
Messieurs, dames.
Haley Bull, outside the White House.
You do not arouse me. You are boring to me now. Excuse me, now I prefer to hum.
Yeah, Joe, I want to start with you, Deputy Political Director Joe St. George. Just what is the mood outside the courthouse right now? I know we have seen some supporters of the former president there today, as well as some people who are not supporters of former President Trump. What are you hearing? What's the sense around you right now?
Yeah, I'm going to throw a curveball to my fellow journalists, but we want to set the scene.
That is an exceptionally busy table, Monsieur Dame.
Our setup here at the corner of one.
Excuse me, Monsieur Dame. That table is busy. That table is busy, Monsieur Dame. That table also is busy.
A fleet of journalists from around the globe waiting on this. This park that you see, if we're able to show the park to the right there, this is the first.
That is an exceptionally busy table, Monsieur Dame.
Again, apologies with this
Monsieur Dame.
panel over there, but this is the scene. It's relatively quiet. I wouldn't describe this as a extremely.
Excuse me, Monsieur Dame. That table is busy. That table is busy, Monsieur Dame. That table also is busy. That is an exceptionally busy table, Sir Dame. Excuse me, Sir Dame, that table is busy. That table is busy, Sir Dame. That table also is busy. That is an exceptionally busy table, Sir Dame. Excuse me, Sir Dame, that table is busy. That table is busy, Sir Dame.
The judge kept everybody in the courthouse all day.
So they're all dizzy?
The criminal defendant was maybe able to.
Let me see. What I gotta do? Oh, I got the other ear.
Yes, and I think,
Well, I still got the arm with the key though,
the DA and the defendant available in this case.
and I can't put auditory center. I gotta take it out of there. Maybe I gotta hit it with the hammer.
So that was probably one reason.
Huh?
But again, he didn't want to waste the juror's time, and if there's a verdict, you're going to take the verdict. If there's readback, you want the jury to be able to get the readback. So I think.
I need to go here.
With the way he's run his courtroom.
If there was a guilty verdict, Chad, when would sentencing be taken place?
Please, no comedy.
No comedy.
Report, the New York City Department of Probation, in every case in which somebody's convicted of a felony.
The top of the well.
With a report about the offender. In this case, that would be former President Trump if he's convicted.
Mind how you go. That's an order.
How you go?
They make a sentencing recommendation. That usually takes like 4 to 6 weeks, so that would be the earliest time that the case would be back in front of the judge for sentencing.
And we just learned that Alvin Bragg, the district attorney, has entered the room. Is that expected in a high-profile case like this?
Yeah, in a high-profile case like this, or any case that the DA is personally involved in, he will want to be there. Again,
350, 349, 348, 347, 346, 345,
The boom? Yeah.
344, 343, 342,
You got everything in there.
341, 340, 339, 338, 337, 336, 335, 334, 333, 332, 331, 330, 329, 328, 327, 326, 325, 324, 323, 322, 321,
Detroit, Madison, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Maricopa County, all those other key places that we're talking about, and what amounts to who essentially becomes the next president. Well, I think a lot of people aren't paying attention. They may not have been paying attention to the ins and the outs of this trial, but they certainly aren't paying attention to what's going on right now. And it goes to a larger point, that is that what we've seen over the past 5 weeks
let me see.
essentially sucked up the entire oxygen of the campaign. And we've talked about the pulpits, and that a lot of people say what happens ultimately in a few moments when we get
let's try that again.
Well, the problem is breaking through.
I need a lemon.
And we're just getting some updates right now from Alex Miller, who is in our courtroom. I'm just going to read them off as I get them here. Count one, guilty. Count two, guilty. Count three, guilty. Count four, guilty. Count five, guilty. Count six, guilty.
Signor Contino. All right, give me the lemon. Give me the lemon. I need the lemon. A super absorbent napkin. A super absorbent napkin.
31 guilty. 32 guilty.
Up here. Done everything I could there. Done with that.
No stupid grinning, please.
Former President Donald Trump found guilty by this jury on all 34 counts. Found guilty, according to national political correspondent Alex Miller, inside the courtroom, saying the former president briefly looked at the jury, but he is, as she describes, stone-faced. Look, here's some live pictures outside coming in.
No stupid grinning, please.
I'm not grinning stupidly.
We're hearing cheers outside the courtroom, but also these images on screen right now showing some of the frustration from supporters of the former president. And of course, we'll be trying to make sure that,
The top of the well.
which is
Right, tensions, as you can see, certainly flaring up as this come in.
Mind how you go. That's an order.
Joe, 34 counts.
Super absorbent napkin.
President Trump is a convicted felon, and it is a powerful moment. It is a historic
Elevator 3.
for the history of this republic has an American president, a former president, been convicted of a crime that has all changed just after 5 o'clock Eastern time in Lower Manhattan.
Hello, sir. Nice day for vertical transportation, although between ourselves I'd rather be trotting up the Harkabunjabli in my Panama hat, heading for the rebel headquarters with a grenade under my chin. No sooner said than done, in a manner of speaking.
Heading for the rebel headquarters with a grenade under my clean. Rather be.
Here is your floor, sir.
Rather be trotting up the Jabili in my Panama hat, a Panorama hat.
Because it's basically the same scheme. The jury went back to and they believed that it was an unlawful conspiracy, and then they just needed to hear the judge. The simple case is they believed everything.
A cold chicken coated in mustard sauce.
It's not likely that he'd be put into custody today. Ultimately, it's up to the judge to decide when he's sentenced. He could be sentenced to a jail sentence.
I can't put it in with anything. Yep.
But I suspect that they're going to try to appeal this. Yeah. What does that process clear in New York? Okay. So in New York, basically, every
a cold chicken covered with tomato sauce.
And then depending on whether they're out on bail or whether or not they're sentenced, and they can only actually perfect the appeal after he's convicted, and sentenced.
Cold chicken coated with sterling puree. So how do I heat up the chicken?
It's about the legal arguments, whether this was really an appropriate use of the charges, and also, whether the jury's verdict was consistent with what that.
How do I heat up the chicken?
Because there have been a lot of attorneys.
Because the parrot don't like a cold chicken.
Who said that this wasn't a slam dunk case.
The parrot don't like a cold chicken.
Indicting a former president, and on this day, he was able to get a guilty verdict. Yes, it was not a slam dunk, and it was
Ready for action, sir, and happy to take you anywhere in a vertical direction to what you may wish to travel, always assuming you is duly authorized, as I need hardly head.
The case that DA decided to leave for DA Bragg. It's sort of like a party gift when he left office. And so DA Bragg had to reassess the case.
How do I heat up the
There's
chicken?
some contention about that. I recall Congress even getting involved. But I think it's a credit to him that the case was brought and that the jury returned that guilty. Mr. Trump is an unaccountable criminal defendant. And if you are now representing your average Joe,
Top the well, sir. From here you can walk to your requested destination.
Well, again, typically this is a non-violent case. It's an E felony, the lowest felony. There's no mandatory jail. He has time to
Well.
we know where he's going to be. Anybody like that would not be, immediately put into custody or have their bail.
Let's go check this out some more.
It's
No, we're
not
done here, I think.
in that
We
way.
did all the cell points.
Again, if he is going to be sentenced and there's a jail sentence, obviously it's going to be much different because he is the former president. And how typically, when would we're waiting for more information, but when would a sentencing hearing typically take place? I would imagine it would take the probation from 4 to 6 weeks to prepare the report, and that's when the judge would schedule the case for sentencing. Mr. Trump's legal team, in the meantime, could file a motion to send
And just sends it back here.
We could do that with this judge, even before he's sentenced, and then that would be mitigated. But it's, if anybody's thinking he's
Check
going
go
to
there.
jail,
There.
it's going to happen anytime
If I go
soon.
straight, it sends it here.
That's something you won't do. And that is the legal side of this, guys. There's a whole other prism to view this through, and that's through the political sphere. Mr. Trump is ahead, it seems, in almost every consequential swing state, at least in most polls. We'll see if there's any impacts politically after this shocking flash of development. Again, for the first time in American history, we have former American presidents that do this with a broadcast.
And moments ago, Judge Juan Merchan thanking the jurors for their service. We want to bring in Mitchell Edmund, who's a former federal prosecutor. Mitchell, again, guilty of...
I'm sleeping.
Give us your reaction to this historic event.
Well, you said it right there. This is historic.
Okay, the light is on.
This is your first time saying this is the first time a former American president has been found guilty of any crime. For him to be found guilty of 34 separate felonies, it is astounding. When this indictment was announced, many people thought, and many public commentators said that they thought that this was the least serious of the 4 potential cases. But this is the one that went to trial first, and whatever else Donald Trump is for the rest of his life, he will always be a convicted felon.
How do you expect the sentencing process to work from here?
I'm glad you asked that question, Chris. So what will happen now is the probation department will work up a report. After that, there will be a sentencing proceeding. Under New York law, because this is an E felony and he's a first-time offender, the range is stated to be 1 1/3 to 4 years. That's true, even though there are 34 counts, they might stack on top of each other. But the court has the discretion to impose 0 jail time and release free probation or something else. So it is really completely in the hands of Justice Juan Merchan, and one might wonder whether former President Donald Trump is going to regret the day or days or months that he's been attacking in the most personal terms the man who now holds Donald Trump's liberty in his hands.
Because Juan Merchan, it is solely on him to do the sentence. That was one of the instructions that he gave the jury. And of course, we heard the former president each day before and after court. That was really the main person that he had been very critical.
Well, yes, he has been very critical of Justice Juan Merchan. He's been critical of the DA, Edmund Bragg. He also went after Justice Merchan's daughter. So if it were possible to
How are you, dear?
judge to the matters, I think that former President Trump has done it.
And earlier this week,
Good.
the president addressed reporters outside the
Charming.
We've seen over the past month, he referred to the trial as being rigged. He slammed the judge,
Charming.
Parrot, for seeing the case, calling him corrupt. He said, quote, Mother Teresa could not meet these charges. He also called the trial a very disgraceful situation and shared his frustration that he has not been able to campaign for office because of it. Again, those were the comments that he made before deliberations. I'm very curious to see how he responds.
And Mitchell, we know Donald Trump, when he, throughout his career, when it comes to court cases, he is very good at delaying things. We've seen that play out. Through the appeal process, is there a way for him to delay the sentencing?
Well, the sentence will be announced and will be in order. The question will be whether Justice Rashad agrees to stay in position of the sentence pending appeal.
Bilge room. Going down. Bilge room.
Is not particularly onerous, and the fine could be refunded, but
You want suck, I suck. You want blow, I blow. You want intellectual disputation, I got a big belch. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's there. Oh, chicken. I love chicken. Oh, whoops. I seem to have accidentally swallowed it. Pardon me.
Was very stone-faced, and there he is right there. We just
Embarkation lobby.
Going
up.
Embarkation lobby.
Making his way right now, Tom Lynch, his defense attorney, standing right next to him. Now, this is typically where the former president makes a comment. Let's hear what he has to say.
Embarkation lobby.
This was a rigged trial by a conflicted judge who was corrupt. It's a rigged trial, a disgrace.
Let's see. Elevator 3.
5% to 6% in this district, in this area. This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. The real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people.
Quick, sir, what floor? Can't hang around. Bombs don't wait for no one. Floor 37?
Bombs don't wait for no one. I think I haven't ever let the bomb explode.
Here is your floor, sir.
I don't think I ever let the bomb explode. I need a chicken with mustard sauce. Well, I can't put the mustard sauce on it anymore? There you go. A hot chicken for the mustard sauce. That's a hot chicken. It's be cold before.
Wouldn't give us a venue change.
Anyway, so
repeating himself a few times.
37, elevator 3, room 1.
Throughout his response to the verdict. Let's bring in our co-anchor, Christian Bryant, who's live in Washington tonight for more details on the sentencing date that has been set. Christian.
Chris, one of the things that we've been talking about timeline, and now we understand that sentencing date has been set. This is from the Associated Press. Judge
I didn't take it off. Well, it's hot chicken now with mustard sauce, so let's go see the Parrot.
Hello, sir. Decided to stay put then? Very wise. Fomenting discord, I call it. Printing stuff like that, encouraging discontent. It's a very nice class you're in, sort of NCO class. Very nice indeed. And don't let nobody tell you different.
Non-commissioned officer?
Top the well, sir. From here you can walk to your requested destination.
Ain't no parrots who are carnivorous.
This is something that we will continue to follow the timeline for all of this. Again, the sentencing is July 11th, just days before Republicans are set to select him as the 2024 nominee.
Chris, yeah, the former president saying, though, that the real sentencing date will be on Election Day this fall.
Really maintaining what was kind of his theme throughout the entire trial. I also noted, just thinking...
A cold chicken coated. That's cold.
Former federal prosecutor was talking about, where Judge Rashan is the person who's going to be making the sentence for former President Trump. And he started out, once again, calling him corrupt in the statement we just heard there. Let's get the White House correspondent Haley Ball.
You know what?
In Washington. Haley, any reaction from the White House on this verdict?
Cold chicken.
Well, Chris, we are waiting here at the White House to see how and if President Biden responds to this verdict. The president spending the day in Delaware.
I gotta give him the chicken so I can get it's a hot chicken, though. It's not a cold chicken.
Biden's death, but how he responds if he moves forward in doing so will be a critical moment for him, bringing together a cross section of
I'm sleeping.
a candidate seeking re-election on the campaign trail. The White House has been
Okay, here we go. I hate chicken with sauce on. Okay, if I have to. No, I couldn't accidentally swallow it. Not with all that muck on. Pity. Okay, it's there.
Where?
Not here. Maybe I lost it.
I said don't fiddle with that! You wouldn't just ignore my advice if I was a half-masked weaver, would you? Bye-bye then! Don't forget to write!
The dueling images we have seen in recent weeks outlining on the campaign trail, including events, rallies, looks, as Trump's campaign was centered around the courthouse. We saw earlier this week the campaign holding a press conference in New York on January 6th with officials and actor Robert De Niro earlier this week. One of the additional questions that we will be seeing going forward.
Bomb ticking away nicely as it's up.
Oh, yeah, is it?
Haley, we know it's hard to predict, but has the administration given any indication as to whether or not they actually hear President Biden tonight?
No, there's not been an indication whether we will hear from him in many cases. This comes down to what the president decides to do, whether this comes in a statement, whether we hear him speak, whether he says nothing at all. That remains to be seen. But it is noteworthy, Chris, I want to add, as we look ahead to the sentencing day, you were just talking about
143, 142, 141, 140, 139, 138.
You heard Haley talking about the sentencing date, and a date on something that will be happening around that time. But also, it's notable that this sentencing date is right before the RNC in Milwaukee
Yeah, well, guys, we talked about if you have to be a presidential candidate going through a criminal trial, this date is actually not bad. We got through the primaries, the spring is generally a sleepier time, but this date for sentencing is really interesting. For some of those reasons...
Must say so, that old bomb's quite well liked below decks. Call me sentiment floor 37. Affirmative. Here is your floor, sir.
But the facts of what we just learned today very much will still stand.
You want suck, not here. Maybe I lost it.
Oh, now I can't get the chicken? I gotta go back to mother?
Not necessarily the president himself,
Yeah.
his allies on the campaign trail.
Morning, or whatever. Stop! I don't suppose you were ever a military man, military woman thing? Nah, silly of me. Let's keep it simple. I goes up, I goes down. Which is it to be? Top of the well, sir. From here you can walk to your requested destination.
Certainly publicly of talking about that, because this is a party we know the new leadership, Laura Trump is one of them. They're very much on Donald Trump's side, so that really hasn't been a situation that they've entertained up to this point. But you're right, if that could potentially be quite an interesting
Bilgeroom going down.
What have you heard about the Trump campaign preparing for this moment that you look at?
I think they prepared the way they have in the lead up to this, saying this is a good shot. They have out there in New York right now, and they have been able to use this as much as anyone.
What you got? If I can't suck it or blow it, don't bother me.
So where did I send it?
You stick with us. All right, for those of you who are the program is coming up next, but for those of you staying with us, we'll of course continue our
Embarkation lobby
of this verdict.
going up.
Former President Donald Trump guilty on all 34 felony charges.
Don't tell me I lost the chicken.
Embarkation lobby.
Scheme to silence adult film star Stormy Daniels. Former President Donald Trump convicted on all 34 counts this afternoon.
And if you're just joining us right now, you are watching special coverage, a verdict in former President Donald Trump's criminal hush money trial, guilty on all 34 outside of the courthouse.
Get out of it. Not here. Maybe not here. Maybe I lost it.
Standing outside as well today, as well as dozens of members of the media. Very historic moment coming down.
Let's head out to Nashville.
Got something? Yeah, boy. There's nothing to send.
Well, hello there. This was a whirlwind of not even an hour. We thought that the jury was going to be dismissed. The judge came in a little after 4 o'clock.
138, 137, 136, 135, 134, 993, 992, 991, 900. 138.
Now I gotta find where I sent the chicken to.
Bring the jury in. They obviously said yes. Brought the jury in, and the foreman
Might have sent it to my first class.
At the very beginning, the screens around the area were off, so that we couldn't see the former president's face until just as they were reading the verdict, all 34 counts.
413, elevator 3.
To the side at the jurors for just a little bit of time, completely stone-faced, turning back the face.
Oh man, I lost the chicken.
I say so, that old bomb's quite well liked below decks. Call me sentimental, but it's almost a pit immediately. Here is your floor, sir.
Then they went and read the testimony again relating to David Pepper's testimony, a phone call between Pepper and Donald Trump. They wanted to hear the testimony about that now infamous August 2015 meeting at Trump Tower where David Pepper offered to be behind the scenes. This really seems to be the first fear for these jurors. They worked, as far as we know, through lunch today. We couldn't hear much inside the courtroom. Some people were able to hear a little bit of chanting outside, but we were locked inside of this courtroom. By the way, the internet was going in and out as this was all happening, which was a slightly frantic situation.
Not here. Not here. Maybe I lost it.
And he wanted to meet with them in his chambers as they were accused of the fake.
So how am I going to find another chicken?
Before the courtroom, and the alternates noting that this really was a long trial.
Morning, or whatever. Sir, I don't suppose you floor 37, Roger.
Roger.
Here is your floor, sir.
I don't have a chicken. I don't have a chicken.
Morning, sir. I was just thinking about the first time you come into my lift, Nobby. I thought at the time, here's someone in your lift, because here is your floor, sir.
With what the DA typically does. By the way, Alvin Bragg was in the room with the district attorney the entire time. He made no, as far as we could say, could tell, emotional we couldn't see anything on his face as he was, as the verdict was being listened after the Trump case.
There's nothing here. Not here.
Oh, man.
Maybe I lost it.
Yeah, you lost it, all right. Crap. So, how do I find the chicken? Sucker could be anywhere.
How's the bomb going? Enjoying the countdown?
Yeah.
Here is your floor, sir.
From all angles. I want to bring in legal affairs correspondent Albert Joy Burnett because for those joining us right now,
Not here. Maybe I lost it.
Yeah, well, that is going to be a very significant day. July 11th, when we have presidency. There are a few things that need to happen before we have this actual sentencing from the judge, there's something known as a pre-sentencing report. This is where there's a certain division of the New York City government where they pretty much look at all the background of this defendant, the former president who was now convicted, and they get an idea of what the potential sentence should be. Then they send this information over to Judge Juan.
I lost the chicken.
Recommendation on what they believe the sentence for this particular defendant could be. Remember,
and now I can't get it back.
34 counts here. He was found guilty on all of them, and for each count, there's a possibility. It's a little bit odd, but it's one.
Sucks.
Third of the year. That's the 4.
That really sucks.
For 4 years, so that is the sentencing range for each count. But then there's also
Hello, sir. I was just wondering if you was going to step in here, and here you are. This just goes to show.
Just goes to show.
Top the well, sir. From here, you can walk to your requested destination.
Even gets any jail time, it's likely that the judge here will have it run concurrent. And he does not have to have jail time. There are a few things, there are a few possibilities of what could happen. There could be a fine here, especially because the former president has not been convicted.
DoorBot needed urgently.
Have a record here.
It's pleasure unbridled to be here at your service again.
That is done on July 11th. There's also a possibility that the attorney for the former president can ask the judge, Judge Juan Mershon, to hold off on everything while they appeal.
Damn this memory board. Don't expect much sense out of me for a bit. Much outsense me bit sense.
Why is your cell point there?
It has been a pleasure beyond adulteration.
30 minutes, or I'm sorry, 30 days to request or notify the court that they want to appeal.
Why is your cell point down?
And then they have about 6 months, according to officials I've spoken with, to actually file this appeal. So there's a notification that they want to appeal this decision, and then there is the actual submission of the document that says they want to appeal this. So those are all the steps that we have to go through. So even though we have this July 11th date on the calendar, there are a lot of things that could shift between now and then.
And Joy, moments ago, we heard from the former president. He said that our country's on the hill. Those were his words, not mine. He really laid into the Biden administration and blamed Joe Biden for this.
Why is this cell point down?
Yeah, and you know, what's very interesting about all of this, it appears that the former president was preparing the country for what could potentially be a guilty verdict. Even when he quoted people who thought this case should not have been brought in the first place, yesterday when he spoke with the media, even though it was brief, he was preparing them for what could potentially be a guilty verdict. That's when he gave out Mother Teresa reference, and then he said, well, who knows, we will see. Earlier
Why didn't it all the way up?
the attorney who represented him in another New York trial, she also said it was a good sign that the jury was asking questions, but she also said there was this other step of appealing. So it really appeared as if they were preparing for this moment, and now we have a guilty verdict on all 34 counts against the former president.
Legal Affairs correspondent Abigail Burnett, thank you. Let's bring in anchor Christian Bryant right now. We saw the former president, Christian, he was very swift in coming out and making remarks. We're also seeing a lot of reaction on social media from GOP lawmakers.
Yeah, the former president isn't the only person that has a lot to say here. I want to go back to something that our deputy political director, Jesse George, said. We're hearing from two different...
I'm sleeping. There's nothing here. You must have sent it somewhere else.
Yeah. I lost the chicken.
He tweeted, guilty on all counts, along with the screenshot from MSNBC showing the 34 counts of falsifying business records in the first degree. We also
I lost the chicken.
Donald Trump Jr., one of the things that we were talking about a second ago was reaction. The former president's children.
There's nothing here. You must have sent it somewhere else.
And their years-long attempt to turn America into a third world S-hole is what he said. November 5th is our last chance to save it. And the former president said November 5th is when the real verdict will be read out. We also heard from DA Alvin Bragg. He said on X a very short host here today, a jury found Donald J. Trump guilty on all 34
Guilty! They found him guilty on 34 counts!
Speaker Mike Johnson.
Trump guilty on all 34 counts! Yes!
Save the shameful day.
Yes!
Democrats cheered.
1 down, 3 to go!
Opposing party on ridiculous.
They found him guilty!
Testimony of a disbarred convicted felon. This was a purely political exercise, not a legal one. The weaponization of our justice system has been a hallmark
45,
administration, and the decision
44,
further evidence that Democrats will stop at nothing
43,
dissent and crush their political
42,
The American people see
41,
lawfare. They know
40,
it's wrong and dangerous. President
39,
Trump rightfully appealed this absurd
38,
verdict, and
37,
again, as Joe
36,
said a bit earlier, 2 different juries,
35,
the one in the courtroom, and now
34,
the folks, the court of
33,
if you will, and I'm sure that
32,
we'll hear more as the day
31,
Yeah, we're also now hearing
30,
from president's campaign.
29,
They're sending out fundraising emails
28,
in response to this verdict. Christian, thank you.
27,
I want to bring in now former prosecutor and
26,
defense attorney Marie Herrera.
25,
Marie, give us her take on
24,
this historic verdict.
23,
I'm stunned. I didn't think that
22,
would wrap their head
21,
around the convoluted nature
20,
of the charges. I didn't think even
19,
with all the facts proven,
18,
the juries would find that they were
17,
committed. I thought it would be
16,
nullification. I am
15,
that they found him guilty because
14,
again, the way the case was
13,
put together, the elements of the crime,
12,
just the fact that he's found
11,
guilty because to me it's
10,
political
9,
strategy.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3 and 3/4, 3 and a half, 3 and 3/8, 3 and a quarter, 3 and 3/16, 3 and 1. Look, I'm a bomb, for heaven's sake. I'm bending over backwards to be fair and reasonable, but at the end of the day, I'm a bomb. And what bombs do, not to put too fine a point of it, is they blow up. Look, do you think I want to blow up? Do you think I enjoy the prospect of smearing myself all over half a parsec of space? Well, I don't, frankly. But we were all called upon to do things that we don't like from time to time, and you are making it very difficult for me. Recommencing countdown. Now, 1,999. I don't like being touched, thank you. Bothers me. Recommencing countdown. Now, 1,999.
Judge who now holds the power of what the sentence will be for the former president.
What the sentence will be? Yeah, he'll probably be slapped with a fine. That's about it. He ain't gonna get jail.
Social media,
That old fucker.
conferences, the whole, how much could that impact what Judge Merchan decides Donald Trump's sentence will be?
I don't think it will impact Judge Merchan's decision. I think he's going to be a neutral judge. I don't think he's going to bring in his.
Yeah. All right, let's call it a quits because I gotta go see what happened to my Donald. My dapper Don got yanked by justice. He was found on all 34 counts. Oh yeah, check it out.
Is going to be taken into account when the judge is deciding a sentence, but I don't think the judge is going to take it personal and have a, vengeance against Donald Trump for treating him badly.
The blowhard, epitome of a blowhard.
Prison for this.
It's getting his comeuppance.
I think it's not even going to.
The market closed. What the market say?
And once again, we're taking a live look outside.
What's the market say?
Manhattan. You can see the cameras from the chopper on the former president.
It closed at 51, huh?
The courthouse. Marie, there were 34 counts of falsifying business
47.
in connection with allegedly.
And after hours trading, the circuit went down to 46.
Michael Cohen.
It dropped fucking $5 fucking dollars.
To silence
more than $5.
Daniels, Marie, I know you said...
Yeah, when the market dropped.
Going back to the in your view, did they actually make a convincing case?
You know what? They didn't make a convincing case. Their case was just really wrapped around the fact that why is this even a crime? They're weaponizing the law. If you weren't Donald Trump, this wouldn't be happening. Michael Cohen is a felon. Everyone is lying. They were all sycophants, just doing Donald Trump a favor, and he was never involved in any conspiracy to commit election fraud. They did what they could, but the law is the law, and the way they put it together, the jurors believed that he broke the law. But defense had nothing more to say except the main witness is a felon, someone who has a gripe to pick with Donald Trump.
Yeah. Fucking was so guilty. If you're trying to fucking excuse his ass.
Marie Pereira, former prosecutor and criminal attorney. Marie, thank you for your time and insight.
Oh, yeah, look at that. What time? Let me see. It happened at 4:30, 5:30?
Were you hearing Haley from the Biden campaign?
When? Let me see.
Well, Chris, we are hearing from the
When was this?
campaign
This is
tonight. They are
at 5:09. So, yeah, okay.
Communications director that really centers on
So,
the interview
like
as a threat to
at
democracy.
4:48?
They write, quote, Donald Trump has always
4:39, around 4:30. That's when the verdict was heard?
breaking the law for his own personal
Yeah.
gain. But today's verdict does not change the fact that the American people
Yeah.
face a simple reality. There is still only one way to keep Donald Trump out of the Oval Office, at the ballot box.
At the ballot box, yeah.
Not, Trump will be the Republican for president.
Bring him on to the ballot box.
The messaging we have heard on the campaign trail.
Oh, man, I got to go out and celebrate.
What they view
Yeah,
as
so
the
bye.
democracy.
Bye-bye.
Accuse Trump of a quote.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.